Hi there. Well, this evening I pulled the trans. It is out. It was very, very difficult, but it was my fault. There was a shield down here. Let's see if I can show you. The shield right here, that metal, it was bolted onto the trans here at the bottom with these two bolts right here and here. And I fought that thing for an hour trying to figure out what was hanging up, and that's all it was. So that was my fault. The old clutch is over here. It doesn't look terrible. It's still got plenty of friction material on it. I mean, it's not bad, but it is a little colored from heat. It has slipped on me a couple times, and the pressure plate doesn't look terrible either, but I need more clamping force than I have. I ordered a kit off of eBay. It's supposed to be a stage 1 is what they called it. So it's in here. I just got it all tightened down. It came with everything. I was kind of impressed. It came with a new pilot bearing and a new throw-out bearing. It didn't come with the hardware. I had to reuse my old hardware, but other than that, I mean, it's pretty decent. It's purple, not that that really matters if you're ever gonna see it. The trans should be going back in tomorrow after I pressure wash it, clean it all off, and then the axles will go in after I get the trans in. I didn't pull this other axle because I read somewhere if you pull both of them at the same time, the carrier will fall down on the trans and you gotta like fish it back up to get the axle, and I'm not fighting with all that crap. Even if it's not a real risk and it doesn't actually happen, I'm not gonna gamble. So we're gonna leave that one in there, stab it back in, and then we'll install the new driver and then the new passenger once the driver's already in. Just gotta run my boost line. I've got to wire my 4-port boost controller, which is over here. So this is what I'll be running. It's just a regular old Mac 4-port boost controller. I'll be running that off the micro squirt. I might end up extending my wastegate dump. I'll show you the wastegate dump here in a second, but I might end up using just a little bit of this to get it like closer to the ground, because right now I'm a little concerned because it's right there, and if fire comes shooting out of that, this is plastic. So I might go ahead and dump it a little further down. But I got this more centered in the fender. I still haven't got the beauty ring on it yet. I got the wideband put in. The wastegate is installed. That was fun. I got this up pipe, if you want to call it that, all wrapped. So it's all heat wrapped now, so that cuts down on the temperature in the engine bay a lot. I got this one cleaned up. I just cut a hole because I forgot to put the bung in before, but I hit the edges of this with my map torch to kind of harden it, so hopefully it doesn't start fraying out. I don't know, never done it that way. We're gonna see how it works. But I built this bracket right here out of angle, and I had to notch it to clear that, but it bolts right down on the bottom of the turbo, and that holds the turbo to the head so that it moves with the engine. Because the turbo was so heavy, it was actually bending this dinky little pipe that comes off the factory exhaust. It was bending it because of the leverage, and this pipe kept getting lower and lower and lower in this hole here, and so I had to do something to support the turbo, and that's what I chose. So I have a new timing belt and a new valve cover gasket, and I actually went and bought, it's a little brighter than the car, but it's close. I had to go off of a picture on my phone to kind of guess what color I needed. It's okay. And I got this. It's glitter. So I'm probably going to paint the valve cover and let the blue dry. And then I'll probably go ahead and throw some glitter on it and spray my clear over it, and then put more glitter in and just keep putting over and over. So hopefully until I get like, I guess, the intensity that I want with the glitter. I thought it was pretty cool, kind of blue and purple. So I got a new valve cover gasket. We're gonna pull that and paint it while it's off. And other than that, I still have to put my injectors in. I still have to do my D-Works fuel pump. But once all that's good, I mean, we're ready for boost. We're not too far out. I'm thinking this weekend it should hopefully see some boost. But that's just kind of a quick update on what I've been doing. I've been nonstop. I was here till like 5 o'clock this morning working on it, but it's coming along. I like the glitter. I think it's gonna look pretty neat. I'm gonna call it a night and try to get started on this thing in the morning, get the trans in and get her back on the road, and hopefully have this thing making choo-choo noises before too long. Say bye, Nash.